famous After I Do team of April and Royale. We're over here on YouTube now because we made a commitment to making sure that we migrate over to YouTube. And so now this is the first After I Do live. It's Wednesday night live over here on YouTube. So shout out to everybody over here on YouTube. I know if you follow us on Facebook, you probably are more familiar with myself and April being on camera together. But you are not strange to the fact that April works a lot. And she is not here at the present moment. She's on her way from work. So, um, you know, hopefully she'll get here in time to walk in and say hello as she normally likes to do. Shout out to everybody that's joining the conversation, all 12 of y'all. I don't know how to operate this yet on YouTube, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Be very patient as I try to figure it out. If there's some dialogue going on, hold on. Okay, let's adjust that piece right there. We should be showing the chat messages. Okay, now we just adjusted it. Yes, Kimberly Brown. So we just adjusted it to show chat messages. This would be fairly easy though, because again, it's not like I'm brand new to social media, but I have not been operating on YouTube as I said I would be. Cheryl Drayton, welcome to the conversation. So, it's dinner time. April is on her way home. I was on Facebook earlier today, and Kimberly got the notification. That's what's up. We're gonna be doing a whole lot more stuff over here on YouTube. So, there's gonna be a little bit of a bit of a learning curve for me. But y'all know how I get down. I'm committed to figuring it out. I don't know why my T-shirt is showing like a old lady's bra strap on here. Look at me looking crazy. And I'm not all the way feeling 100% today. There's a little bit of a cold trying to attack my body, but pop, 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 pop. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it, y'all. Euro Higgins was good. Welcome to the conversation. I'm welcoming everybody over here on YouTube. As soon as y'all come in, say hello, introduce yourself. You can wave, do whatever you want to do. Again, y'all know YouTube is a little different from Facebook, so I'm going to figure it out. The messages appear and then they hide, unlike on Facebook where I can actually scroll and see and respond to everybody. I think that's Kanisha. Welcome to the conversation. I do fairly well. Tamika, I'm looking distorted. Well, that's weird. We can't have me looking distorted. Uh, Shout out to the NO. What's happening, Nika? I think once this thing figures out, Charlotte Williams, I see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's clear now. Okay, okay. I think with all of these platforms, there's some buffering issues and there's some things that it just cleared up. Well, hallelujah, praise them. Yeah, it's very clear on my end now too. So maybe it just takes a second for YouTube to get fully functional. But we in here now. I hope y'all had a beautiful Wednesday. Um, I know I did. I know I am trying to figure out. I was gonna cook dinner for April, but I just didn't have the time. I got to running around and then went to my office and got sucked into work. And she told me, if y'all was on Facebook with us earlier today, y'all know April was like, Nicole said she was watching I Love Lucy and got the notification. Well, you're going to get a whole lot more notifications because I am going to do my best to do a YouTube live on a regular basis. I'm going to see if I can do it every day for a week straight, just so that I can get more familiar with YouTube, the platform, and how it operates as a live platform, how to post more videos. There's just some stuff that Facebook does is really goofy as hell, and I'm starting to get annoyed with them. So we gotta go. We gotta share the love. We gotta split this time up, and we might end up. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. We'll just do what we can do over here for now while we're doing it. How about that? I stopped and got April some soup. I got some soup choices from a restaurant that I'm not going to give them credit on camera, but they have an amazing broccoli and cheese soup. And I just shared it on Facebook. Shout out to you, Kimberly Brown. Yeah, everybody share the link on Facebook, and let the Facebook family know we're over here on YouTube right now. And then I got a tomato basil soup. Um, and excuse me, I had a piece of fruit. Oh, I had blueberries just a little while ago, the seeds. And I stopped and got April a Caesar salad because she likes Caesar salad. I made some tuna fish. Maybe I should have made the announcement on my Facebook page that we were going live on YouTube before we actually went live. Maybe? Come on, Royale. Get it together. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't on my A game. And then I went because we love, like, if you have soup, I think it's not a bad look to have a grilled cheese, right? Doesn't that go with soup? So I got some cheeses. I got 3 different cheeses. So when April comes home, she has the option of having a tuna melt with her soup and salad, or she can have a 3-cheese grilled cheese sandwich. And I got provolone, I got smoked Gouda, and Hawaiian bread. Woo! On Hawaiian bread, come through, God. Come through, Jesus. Um, so, yo, and it's a little nippy out here in Southern California today, and I didn't turn the heat on. So, okay, so again, I know it's new. I'm trying to figure out YouTube, so bear with me. Um, it's not all the way up to speed, but it's raining in Memphis as well, so that just feels like the whole middle of the country. If it's Dallas, what's up, Lori Sewell or Sewell? Is it Lori Sewell or Lori Sewell? I think it's Sewell. So hey, Lori. Um, the middle of the country is getting water right now, so that's not a bad thing. Sometimes you need that water. Um, yeah, this is going to take some adjusting because the notifications come up and then they disappear, so we don't see a streaming conversation like we do on Facebook. So if you leave a comment, it appears for a second, but then it disappears. So the kind of more robust engagement that we have on Facebook, because the comments are static once they appear, that doesn't happen here on YouTube. So I gotta get used to that, but it's gonna be okay. We're gonna work through it. We're gonna learn it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work through it. LaKenya, you've been going through it. What's going on? About folks going through it. But here's the thing. As long as you bop, 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 keep going. If you say you're going through it, you got to keep going through and get to the other side. That's the real focus. Like, we all go through it from time to time, but the focus has to be whatever you need, you can get that so that you can push through and get to the other side of these challenges. Don't let them shake you and don't let them break you. Stay focused and push through it. You will get to the other side. Keep swimming. Um, See, yeah, no, LaKenya, I get it. I get it. These hard times sometimes, like, um, these hard times become a weight on your either on your shoulders or your entire life. But what I want you to know for sure is that you are going to get through it. You can and you will. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help as you have, or the people and your friends, the people that's supposed to hold you down and build you up to help you get on the other side of this thing. If you've been following me in April for any amount of time, you know we have not been shy about sharing the challenges that we've been through. And so one thing I know for sure is that on the other side of the challenges is your ability to catch your breath, your ability to kind of laugh at it, and your ability to get back to living. And you shouldn't stop living through the challenges. Don't worry yourself to death. Do not stress yourself out worrying. We talked about this earlier when we went Facebook Live. I'm going to repeat it over here on YouTube. Do not let stress become the thing that takes you out of this damn living. Don't let it happen. You're worth more than that. You got to give yourself the gift of strength. You got to give yourself the gift of hope. You got to give yourself the gift of knowing you are bigger than whatever these challenges are, right? If it's a note in the mail or something, a shut off notice, or like it's just a note, right? Pick up that note if there's a phone number on it, call somebody and tell them what your situation is and ask them to work with you. Because a lot of times they just want to hear from you. If you losing something, don't be afraid to let it go. Don't hold on to something so tight that it takes you down with it. Don't hold on. Me and April done lost a car. We done lost a dream house. We done lost a lot of money. We talked about it. So I'm not afraid to repeat it. Do not let these small things be the thing that takes you out of here. All these people that was losing houses years ago and worried about and reaching out, and I need to say, you don't need to say that house. If you're not in a position to be able to manage and hold on to it comfortably, let it go. There's another house out there. But don't stress yourself out so much that you can't even live long enough to be able to enjoy whatever piece of shelter the universe is going to send your way after that house, if you decide to let it go. So that's just my piece of encouragement for you, because I want to see you win. I want to see you push past whatever these challenges are, and you can and you will. You just got to know that you're strong enough to do it. And that's coming from somebody that had to be strong enough for a whole damn family to figure it out, along with April. I'm so hungry. That's what happens when you don't eat all day. But we're going to figure it out. Yeah. Again, now I have to get used to a whole nother way, a whole nother platform, and try to figure this out. Because I know there's only 11 of us in here right now, but that's all good. Make y'all the YouTube 11 or the YouTube 12 now. We just picked up one. I'm going to see if I can... Okay, I just want to make sure I'm operating this thing the right way. So there's not a whole lot going on, and I think I really miss you all, but I'm back with you all. Look, Kenya, we're glad to have you back. We need each other. You know, I talked about this the other day, is that we're so much stronger when we operate together. Like, you know, I have this saying now where I say, together we can, like together, ... we can, because together we can do so much more as a unit, right? Even if it's just lending some counsel, even if it's lending an encouraging word, right? If you're in the same city and you're trying to move a couch and I say, look, I can come through and help you move that couch, it's certainly going to make the load a lot lighter. So don't be afraid to reach out to people. Don't paint yourself in a corner like I did so many years ago, embarrassed because, you know, I couldn't afford to save my home and I lost all of that money and didn't want to talk to anybody about it. Don't let that be you, right? Reach out to people. Reach out and say, I need help. Reach out and say, hey, can I talk to you? Don't be afraid. We're here to help each other. God didn't put one of us on the earth. God put many of us on the earth, right? In any language that you need to reach out, say, I need help. And maybe some people won't, but guess what? All you need is the one or two who will. And you just have to trust that there is the one or two who will. Don't focus on the ones that won't. You focus on the one or two who will. And you try to turn that one or two into three or four until you get just what you need and not much more. You just get just what you need and be respectful enough to the universe and the people who come to serve you that you don't take advantage, but you say, oh, that's enough for me. If you need a glass of water and they bring you a glass of water, don't take 5 or 6 because somebody else may need that 5 or 6. So, I mean, that's at the end of the day, these things aren't complicated. But what I know for sure is we have to be more willing to support one another. We have to be more willing to share what we do have. Like, this is one of my, hey Ross, um, one of my biggest prayers is just that the universe gives me enough to share. I don't need much more than that. I just need enough that if somebody else needs, I have enough to give them. Like if I have a sandwich, I want enough to be able to cut that sandwich in half and give to somebody else in need. Oh. Let's go, chef. I'm trying to get myself bop, bop, bop. Let me tell you, when you catch a cold and your body starts to take in, and I have to be careful. It's like I go to the gym in the morning and April gets on me because there's all these germs on the machines. And I have a bad habit of putting my hand in this area a lot. My hand like touch my nose, I do this, and I scratch my beard, like I do, you know. And now this is the epicenter of where germs enter the body. This germs enter here. So I'm paying a little bit of a price for it, but I'm like right at that point where it could go either way, and so I'm just trying to fight it. I want to get some more vitamin C in my system. Orange juice. I need a boost to my immune system. Got up early and went to the gym. That's the other thing I have to be careful, is to make sure I get enough rest. Like, your body needs to be well rested. But I can't. This is the temple. This is the whole temple that God in the universe is given to us, and we're responsible for maintaining it. We're responsible for taking care of it. And so, like, it's just like a car, right? It's like you go and invest in a brand new car, and you pull the car up the lot, and you can't make the assumption that there's no work required, that there's no maintenance required. They tell you when you purchase a car, here are the maintenance requirements. You know you got to change the oil. You know you got to keep the tires inflated, right? You know you got to make sure it has transmission fluid. And so your body being your vehicle, like, this is my Rolls Royce Wraith. This is the vehicle that I'm using to move around, to get me around the universe in this journey through life. And so it would behoove me, right? It would make sense for me to make sure that I'm doing the maintenance checks on it and the work required to keep it running in optimal condition. So, trying to put the right stuff in it. Trying to put the right stuff in this body to keep it running at optimal speed and optimal condition and all of those good, wonderful things. So, I'm not going to talk long today. I just wanted to check in over here on YouTube, and I'll let you all know I'm going to be holding regular conversations over here. Start sharing some more content, so you're going to see more videos starting to populate the YouTube channel. We're going to build a whole army over here, over on YouTube, because I've talked to some folks, and the way they can tether their TV and to their YouTube account and play some of the videos. And when April and I come out on the road, and we come hang out at your house, if you can put the YouTube videos up on your screen, there's going to be some really cool interactive stuff that we can do when that gets going. So, again, it's your man Royale. I'm solo dolo today. April, again, is on her way home. I'm actually going to check out so that I can have her food hot and ready by the time she gets here. But what we'll do moving forward is I'll just make sure that I post a notification on the Facebook page and let folks know that we're over here on YouTube. All right, so y'all be blessed. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Make sure you take care of yourself. And whatever you're going through, you know, pray through it, stay hopeful, remain determined. You will get to the other side. And I'll holler at y'all maybe tomorrow night. We'll figure out, but I'm going to make this a regular thing to come over here on YouTube and start talking to y'all, our folks over here. All right? I'll holler.